Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we're actually going to be playing around with all of the makeup that I received in my subscription boxes. I was going to do like Ipsy only makeup, but we also did get some stuff from Boxycharm, and it's been a while since I played around with some of the makeup like here on my YouTube channel with the Boxycharm makeup, and I know you guys, some of you guys really enjoy that. Usually I do them like in mini Instagram videos and then post them over on Instagram, but I figured since we're playing around with the makeup that I got in my Ipsy bag, I'll go ahead and throw in some of the products from Boxycharm so we can test them out together. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair back. I got a few questions over on Instagram where I got these little clips. I actually got them in PR from the company Curology. So they sent me these, which is like Curology. It says like cleanser, and then it says the rich moisturizer. And then this one, it says like I'm an empty bottle, fill me with a custom prescription. So I actually was going to go online and go fill my prescription out because I've seen people use this brand and a lot of people really love it, but they don't ship to my state. So I don't know what I know that there's like some issues. Sometimes we have issues with our state. Same thing with like certain CBD oils or anything like that. Well, Curology is one of those brands that doesn't ship to my state. So I think it's sweet that they sent it to me, but I can't use it. So I was like, oh crap, because I actually really wanted to. The first thing we have here is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. This here is the moisturizer. I actually have the full-size version already opened, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side. I don't have a new foundation in here to test out, or brows, concealer, and powder. Wow, that's quite a bit of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those off camera really quickly, and then I'll jump back on really quick. So I'm like a whole new woman. I've got my base on, I've got my brows done, and we're gonna move into it. If you guys wanna know what I used for foundation, concealer, powder, all that stuff, I'll have everything linked down below for you guys. I did get the bronzer and the blush from Gigi Gorgeous, so we're gonna play around with those today. I'm actually excited about this. When I swatched it yesterday, I was like, wow, this is so gorgeous. The packaging, so beautiful. I just love how it looks. And then this is the bronzer. I'm gonna use this Moda, Moda brush. It's got like really pretty little unicorn design to it. It doesn't really say which one it is. It just says blush on it. I always like to start off on my forehead because I'm like, if it's my forehead, I can fix it or just cover it with makeup. But if it's my cheeks, I'm like, oh gosh, no. I feel like it's a little patchy, but I feel like it's the brush. I don't think it's the bronzer. I also did get the Tristique bronzer duo right here, this stick. This is the Color and Contour Cheek Stick. I mentioned this yesterday in my video that I'm just not the biggest fan of cream contour because I suck at it. So I will not be using it today, but you could definitely use this to pair it with the bronzer. Next thing we have is the blush. So the blush was the only one I was a little bit nervous about because I was like, oh, I feel like it might be a little too pinkish for me. So I'm gonna dive into this blush, but I'm only gonna use this shade. It's not my favorite blush, but it'll be fine. It'll work. Oh shoot, you know what? I also have this, which is the Seraphine Botanicals Happy Hibiscus. There's this palette. So inside of this Seraphine's though is this shadow right here, which ended up looking like a highlighter for me. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and use that as like a highlighter. I don't want a whole lot. Lately I haven't really been into highlighting. I've really just been into matte skin, but that's pretty. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the new Jaclyn Hill holiday collection. I was talking to a couple people about it, and they're honestly like, when she started swatching them, I was like, I thought I might need it. So I'm probably gonna end up picking up a few things from her collection. I think if I pick up anything for sure, I wanna get that like loose powder that's like subtle, because I've really been into subtle highlights lately. So I feel like that would be the best one. And then I may pick up one of her eye highlighting palettes. I don't think I'm gonna get the entire collection. Honestly, I'm not gonna waste my money. That's kind of mean to say, but a little worried that something's gonna go wrong. Like, I hate to say that, but she's got like a horrible track record in my opinion. So I'm like, you know, do I spend the money on it? Do I not? So Highlights aside though, this one's really pretty. I really do like this. I had to build it up a little bit, but it's definitely more on the lighter side, which I appreciate, so that if you guys have like more mature skin and you want to highlight, but you don't want anything too heavy, I feel like this would be a really pretty option for you. So I actually really like that one. So I have this clear brow gel from Cella. This is their defining eyebrow gel. Ooh, I like how thick this wand is. In the box, I did get the Wander Beauty Wondrous Rush palette, which looks like this. I did swatches over on my unboxing. I do need a matte palette to work with. So in the Boxycharm, we got the Celestial Thunder by Dominique Cosmetics, which looks like this, and it's got some matte shades. So I thought it would be kind of cool to like maybe combine them both and use them and see what kind of look I can create. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camo 16-hour Camo Concealer and just prime my lids really quickly. So I'm going to dive into the Celestial Thunder palette first. We're going to take this shade right here, which is called Lunar Eclipse. I'm going to use that as like a all over transition shade. If you guys have not tried Dominique Cosmetics palettes, you definitely need to. They are incredible. So I'm going to take that shade and I'm just going to take it on a really big fat fluffy brush and blend it into my lid as my all over shade. I love that shade because I feel like that shade could definitely be like super intense, or it can like really wash out and just be really light. Sorry if you guys hear background noise, it's my space heater. It is like so cold downstairs. I'm going to deepen up the crease just a little bit more, and I'm going to take the shade Storm Dust and I'm going to apply that in the crease area just to deepen it up. All right, so there's the color. I'm just defining the crease, and I like my eye looks to be a little bit more rounded, so that is why I keep kind of going like in a circle, but in this smaller circular motions. So that's one eye right there. Okay, now that I have that shade on, I'm gonna go in with the shade Swift, and I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner. I feel like it's not my best work. Yeah, I went ahead and I cut the crease on the lid. What I'm gonna first do is I gotta work on the outer edges, which is what I like to do. So I'm gonna go back in with the lightest shade that I used for today, which is that Lunar Eclipse from the Celestial Thunder palette. I'm gonna take this shade and I'm going to just take a little bit of it and I'm just going to kind of pat it on the outer edges. This is gonna help me prevent getting that line that you sometimes can get from using like concealer, where it will be like a harsh line right there. So I just gotta do that on the outer corners like this. Now I can go in and take a little bit of a darker color. So now I'm gonna dive back into the Wander Beauty palette, and I'm gonna take that Swift shade with that same brush, and then I can kind of start to intensify the outer corner a little bit more. See how much easier that is to blend in? So now you've got this more seamless look, which I find works. Sorry, I've got like dust all over underneath my eyes. That Wander Beauty palette really does have a lot of fallout, but it's fine. So now you can have more, now you have more of a seamless look, you know what I mean? Versus like sometimes you get that like really harsh line. That is how I prevent that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the Wander Beauty. I really want to take this Avenue shade. I just really fell in love with it yesterday. I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and apply it. I'm going to try it without any sort of fixing spray and see how it works. These have a lot of fallout, so just be careful. And I'm just going to pop it on. I think I overhyped myself on this. Let's see if I can intensify it. I'm going to take a little bit of setting spray. I'm not like super, I think I was more excited about it in the pan than I am like in person, honestly. Let's go in with Eternal Light from the Celestial Thunder palette. If you don't have that shade, go in with Charge in the Wander Beauty palette. I'm gonna try using my finger. Ooh, my finger works so much better. Look at that. I'm going to do a wing today, but before I apply a wing and lashes, I'm going to go in with this gel pencil. This is by Revlon. This is the So Fierce Vinyl Eyeliner in the shade Mighty Mocha. And I'm going to run it on my lower lash line and just blend it out. And then I think I'm going to take OTW and kind of fan it out a little bit more. I kind of want like a chocolate brown smoky lower lash line today. For the inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Charge and pop that right on the inner corners. All right, so there is the look. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on liner really quickly, and then we're gonna move back into it because I wanna try out this mascara. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try out this mascara. This is the Punk Volumizing Mascara. It's not coming off as like thick as you would get with some other like mascaras that have a really big fat wand. You know, when they're a little fat sometimes, they almost they almost give off too much product. This isn't like that at all. Dries pretty quickly. These are the lashes by Lily Lashes. We got these in our Boxycharm. I got the style CEO. They're like really flat, so I need to shape them. Right, that looks a little bit better. Yesterday they were like pinned straight and looked so stupid on me. All right, I'm gonna pop these on really quickly. All right, so the lashes are on, and do you see what I'm saying? Like I don't like them that much because I feel like they go out more than anything, and I've already curled them like 2 or 3 times, and it's really bothering me now. I don't know. They're fine. They're just not my favorite. I definitely have others that I love a lot more. Not super sold on these lashes. I feel like they make my eyes look really small. I don't know. I'm taking these off. I'm sorry. I don't like them. I don't like them. Sorry, my camera wasn't rolling. So I applied the lashes. I just went in with the style Kylie. I just used the Dollar Lash Club lashes. They're already really wispy. I just feel like a look like this needs something, you know, like to kind of bring it together. But for lip liner, I have a few lip products that I actually have to play around with today. I did receive a lip liner in our box. This is the Pout on Point by Pop Beauty. So that is what I applied on the lips. See, I have this shade, which is that smoking on screen, but it's a little bit too patchy for me. So I think I'm going to take this lipstick that I've been obsessed with, you guys. This is the NARS lipstick. This is in the shade Barbara. This packaging is part of their holiday collection. It's like their Studio 54 collection. I played around with this palette. My goodness, you guys. This collection is so stunning, you guys. Look at this palette. But the collection is gorgeous. And this has there's like 3 shades that has like different packaging, but this here is my favorite lipstick from that collection. I've used it so much. I already have a dent, and I've only had it for like a week and a half, and I can't put it down. So I'm gonna use this and put this all over the lips. I'm gonna darken up this lip liner just a little bit more. I feel like it's a little lackluster. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Becca gloss here that we got. This came in our Boxycharm. This is the Glow Gloss in Champagne Cream. And I'm going to apply that right in the center. We are finished. I think my favorite thing of this box were the eyeshadow palettes. Like the eyeshadow, obviously you guys saw that it was a little bit lackluster once I put it on my lid. But adding like some of the other shades to it, I think really helped make it a little bit more dimensional. But yeah, let me know down below what your favorite product was from this past month, from your Ipsy bag that you guys have played around with. I hope this helped kind of give you a little bit of creativeness to play around with your palette, or maybe gave you some examples on how I would use mine. So thank you so much for watching. I do upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but you guys will get a new video actually tomorrow on Monday. So make sure that you guys come back. I do upload at 6 p.m. and I will see you guys then. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Bye.